Yo, what's going on, Jets fans? We got some breaking news for you guys as the general manager search has come to an end, as the Jets are officially hiring Broncos assistant general manager Darren Mougey to be their next GM. A little fun fact about this guy: he is 39 years old and he stands at 6'6". Possibly could be the tallest GM in the National Football League. So coming up, I'll give you guys some information on who Darren Mogie is, and then just talk about Aaron Glenn a little bit more on today's show. But hey, this is why you guys subscribe to the channel. Anytime we get breaking news around your New York Jets, I will have a video for you guys ASAP. It's my off day today, but it does not matter. Love talking about the New York Jets and love talking about football. So if you guys could, hit that subscribe button, lock us in. Don't miss a thing around your New York Jets. So a little here on Darren Mogie becoming the next general manager for the New York Jets. So Mogie is one of the NFL's fastest rising executives. He has gone from an area scout to assistant general manager in just 3 seasons. So clearly, guys in that Broncos organization, they view him as a key piece why he has continued to get promotions year after year. I mean, 3 years, you're an area scout. Then 3 years later, you're the assistant general manager. So more about this guy. He's a former college quarterback and tight end, actually, at San Diego State. He also stands at 6'6", like I said. But he began his post-playing career as a scouting intern with the Denver Broncos back in 2012. He would spend the next 5 years working as both a collegiate and professional scout before becoming the team's assistant director of college scouting back in 2022. And then he worked his way up to the assistant general manager position. But Mogie was once again promoted to the assistant GM position in 2022 and became Peyton's right-hand man. Remarkably, just 3 years earlier, he was still serving as a lowly area scout, a testament to his rapid rise within the Broncos organization. And I saw this one article out there. It was actually by the Jet Press. Shout out to Justin Fried for this one. But he actually compared Mogie here, saying his personality has been often likened to one of his former college friends, being Minnesota Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. Pretty funny. I mean, Kevin O'Connell is a 6'5" guy. They're both playing together at San Diego State. But pretty much the comparison is that they're both very laid back in their demeanor, but they're also, very physical people. Like, they're standing at 6'5", 6'6". But I think this is a great move for the Jets, considering, how fast this guy has risen in the Broncos organization. And, I think if we're just looking as a whole for the Jets, like, what a disaster the last, 15 years have, really been. There's a couple playoff appearances, here and there, but it has not been a successful organization. And you're bringing in 2 guys, Aaron Glenn, Darren Mogie, where they're at least going to stabilize the organization. I'm not saying it's like, oh, Jets, Super Bowl's on next season. I think that is just, a ludicrous thing to say, but I do think the Jets, now if you're heading the next season, like, my expectation would be they're competing for a wild card spot, because still, when you look at this Jets team, talent is not the issue. Like, you got blue chippers at premium positions on this football team. Garrett Wilson at the wide receiver spot, Breece Hall at the running back, even Braylon Allen. I love that combination. Maybe they could replicate what Aaron Glenn had in Detroit with David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, Braylon Allen, Breece Hall. Obviously, Breece is not have the top end speed of a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs, but still there's talent there. And then just defensively, Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams, Quincy Williams, like, you got some dogs on both sides of the field at premium positions in the NFL. I just think you needed a coaching staff to come in there, stabilize everything. It's a chaotic organization, but having these 2 guys in the building, I think, is huge. And plus, I love that you're kind of taking a flyer on a guy like Darren Mogie, who clearly the Broncos organization loved, considering he's gotten 3 promotions in back-to-back-to-back years and worked his way up from an area scout to the assistant general manager. So I want you guys to welcome Darren Mogie to the New York Jets. Type his initials, type those DMs down below in the comments section. But the Jets still got to fill out their offensive coordinator, still got to fill out their defensive coordinator, and you got to make a decision on Aaron Rodgers as well. But I don't know if you guys seen a couple of my videos throughout the week. So I originally was saying, hey, no way the Jets can bring Aaron Rodgers back. And I also was saying, like, would you even want him to be the bridge quarterback for a young rookie guy? I have completely walked that back. The more I thought about that, I think Aaron Rodgers is your best and only option at the QB position. And listen, guys, he was 40 years old coming off a torn Achilles. I understand he was not good this past season. I don't think he was as bad as some people think, but there's no doubt he was not good. Like, is he a top 20 quarterback in the league? He did not play like that last season, but I will guarantee you this. You will get a better version of Aaron Rodgers this next season if he is obviously fully committed to winning games, playing his best football. But I'm just very excited about this Jets team and where they're going. I think they're going to be a sneaky team next season because I just think all the dysfunction, all the chaos is going to be minimized with guys like Darren Mougey and Aaron Glenn coming in here. And, clearly Aaron Glenn, like he is going to put his heart and soul into this. Like, the Jets were the ones who drafted him. Actually, a funny note today. So if you guys saw, Pete Carroll went to the Las Vegas Raiders. Who was Aaron Glenn's head coach when who was Aaron Glenn's head coach when he was drafted by the New York Jets? It was Pete Carroll 30 years ago, and now both those guys are getting head coaching jobs. It's just truly crazy, how wild this NFL just life cycle is here. But I think it's a great move. Darren Mogie, next general manager for the New York Jets. But guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Don't miss a thing around anything, around your New York Jets. But we'll see you guys next time. As always, go Jets.